to Gamer Life. On today's episode, I am going to be reviewing Nexus Ops. Nexus Ops is a 2 to 4 player light wargame area control. It takes about 60 to 90 minutes to play. Players are playing corporations in which they are trying to mine a distant moon to get the most money, or what the game calls rubium. First player to get 12 victory points wins. And you do that by using different units to control different areas on the board to mine and attack players to get the victory points. Now keep in mind, I have the old Avalon Hill edition. The current edition is made by Fantasy Flight. It's pretty much the same game. They added a variant in which the different corporations have different powers, but other than that, it's pretty much the same game. So let me give you a brief overview of how the game is played, and I'll come back and tell you what I think. Here is a typical setup for Nexus Ops for 2 players. The first player to get to 12 victory points wins. Comes with 4 armies of different colors. Right now we're playing with the red and the green. Comes with dice, a game board, each different hexes, player aid. We have our energized cards, which you get when controlling the monolith. Also, you get one if you lose a battle. Secret missions. At the end of every turn, you will get a secret mission. Anytime you win a battle, you're going to get one of these cards. We have our level 1 mines, our level 2 mines, and our money, or rubium as they call that in this game. So let me go over all the units in the game. We have our rubium dragon, lava leapers, rock striders, crystallines, fungoids, and last but not least, the petty humans. Let me explain the game board. The game board is made up of several hexes, starting with our home hex, which has our starting mines, the monolith, and these different colored hexes. Now each hex represents a different terrain type. Let me zoom in to show you. This right here is rock plains, liquid fungus forests, magma pools, and crystalline sprites. Now these tiles on the board here are exploration tiles. Whenever you move into an exploration tile, after all movement is done, you flip it up and see what type of tile it is. For example, this here is a level 2 mine. This here, you get a rock strider at that specific place. This one here is another level 2 mine. Zoom back out. Now to start the game, everybody will get a certain set of money based on player order. You will then purchase units, place them on your home hex, on your home tiles, and then you will then move units. Each unit moves 1. The rock striders can move an extra space if they're moving through or to rock plains. Once all movement is done, you will then turn up all exploration tiles that you have landed on, and you'll get whatever they say. So for example, this one here is a level 2 mine. You will replace this with a level 2 mine. This one here grants you a level 1 mine, and it grants you a fungoid. Place the fungoid on the board, and you continue to flip over. Rock strider. Now, certain units can mine and certain units cannot mine. If you look on your player board, the first 3 units on the left here can mine. They also marked with a little asterisk. You can see that. Now, the next set of units, the 3 to the right, they cannot mine, but they're the only units allowed to enter the monolith. Also, they remind you on the monolith itself, it shows you that the humans, crystallines, and fungoids cannot enter the monolith. Now, after all movement has taken place, if you are in a space with another player, you must fight. Each player will roll the dice 1 time for each unit, and units hit on their respective stats. So for example, the rubium dragon hits on a 2+, lava leaper hits on a 3+, and so on. You continue from right to left, each unit fighting 1 time. The defending player suffers casualties as he sees fit,
And if the combat only takes place one time, after one round of combat, the defending player may retreat into any spot not containing any enemy forces. If at any time the contested space is a mine, that mine does not produce at the end of the turn. So after you finish mining, you get money. You get money equal to how many mines you control. So for example, this guy would be here. If I had this here, I would get base of 7 plus 2 is 9. I would collect $9. I will then draw one secret mission at the end of my turn, and the next player would then start with their turn. So after the end of the round, if I have 12 points, I win the game. Also, at the end of the round, if you control the monolith, you get to draw 2 Energizer cards, and these Energizer cards are pretty powerful. So let's take a look at them. Some of them have a start battle, like for example, this one says +2 to a die roll after the dice is rolled. Pretty nice. This one says you can take another round battle takes place. These green ones, at the start of the turn, they say 2 units can move an extra space, and some of them are like this one here, which reverse the order of battle. And at the end of the turn, you also get a secret mission. Now, secret missions are special objectives that you have to complete to get a victory point, because normally you only get a victory point whenever you win a battle. If you notice, the victory points are in red. Now, certain secret missions have red victory points or white victory points. You can only ever get one red victory point on your turn, but you can get if you qualify for any number of white victory points, you can claim them also. So, for example, this one says win a battle without losing any units. If you complete that, you get 2 victory points. But this white one says whenever you destroy a Rumium Dragon in battle, you get 3 victory points. So these secret missions are very powerful, and you must try to complete them if you want to win the game. Also, I forgot to mention, anytime you lose a combat as a defender, you get to draw an Energizer card. And normally when you win a battle, you get the standard 1 victory point. But it is replaced if you play a red secret mission card. That pretty much sums up Nexus Ops.
And that was Nexus Ops. Now, Nexus Ops reminds me of an old saying: fortune favors the bold. You have to go out there and you have to attack, because attacking is the only way you get victory points. You also have to try to complete your secret objectives, because they give you a lot of points. You can't sit back, you can't stockpile forces, because you will not win. You also got to try to control that monolith. That monolith is very important. Don't let one player monopolize that monolith also, because they will win. One of the problems with Nexus Ops is the randomness of the mines. I played a game in which I got all the level 2 mines on my side of the board, and I ended up winning because I got the most forces and was able to complete most of my secret objectives. Also, it is a dice-based combat, and some people don't like the randomness of that. But if you can look past that, it's a very good game. I've had this game for about 9 years now. It's one of the first games I got when I first started collecting board games, and I'll continue to have it in my collection. Now, thanks for watching. Remember, I believe there is a game for everyone. Have a nice day.